Oh, hi there everyone. Here is the more notable beer glasses in my collection, my modest collection. It is incredibly difficult to get beer glasses in North America. Amazon, eBay, stores, you're not going to find very much. Um, I don't know what it is. It's not part of our culture, beer glasses. You really have to go to Europe, specifically Belgium and Germany, and possibly France too, and probably England, to actually get beer glasses. All these ones I've gotten within the country. Um, yeah, they're okay, I guess, but I've seen a lot nicer ones. It's just my ability to get them is severely hindered by the fact that people just don't collect beer glasses in North America. I don't know what it is. All my friends who drink beer or any alcohol do not have any interest in beer glasses, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, I'm gonna talk a little bit about each one. I guess I'll start with the boots. Here is a 500 ml boot. It fits a tall can pretty well. These can be notoriously hard to clean. A dishwasher makes it easy, but other than that, you have to use like baking soda or something like that to get to the toe. Like in the movie Beer Fest, you do have to drink it at an angle because a bubble forms at the heel, and well, it won't explode in your face unless you're drinking it really fast. It still will affect your ability to be able to drink it. This is the smallest one I've got. It's not the exact design I wanted. I'll show you the shape I wanted. It's not the size I wanted, but I'll show you the shape I wanted on my next glass that I'm going to show. Here it is. That's more the shape I was going for. This is a Stein glass. It's also very big. It's 3 liters, and that's a fair amount of beer to drink. Some people would even become intoxicated by that much. What does it say? Oops. It says, "Life is too short to drink cheap beer." Amen to that. Pretty cool glass. I don't have much occasion to use it, and I'm very annoyed by something, and I blame my dad for it. Unbeknown to me, there's a small, there it is, a small chip in my glass, and I'm very annoyed by that. I would never sell it, so it's not going to be an issue for anybody else. But, you know, I paid $60 for this glass, so, and that is about what it's worth. Well, it's not what it's worth, but that's what I paid for it. If you want to buy a brand new one, it's $60. That's just the way it is. Used glasses aren't worth anything. There was a Carling OKeefe glass that I was interested in, but OKeefe hasn't been around for 30 years, so you're not going to find a vintage glass unused or new that easily. It's certainly not on eBay. Okay, let's go to the next boot. This one's basically the same as the other one except bigger. It's 1.5 liters. I use it on occasion. I haven't used it lately. I've got 2 of them. I bought them online from a friend of mine who picked them up in the States because they'd only deliver to the States. And this was before I learned of this website called Ship Happens. Basically, if you can order something from the States, it'll bring it over the border, and you pay them like a little bit of money and they bring it over the border, and you can come pick it up, or they'll deliver it to you. One or the other. I haven't used it very often. Another boot of mine, and this is a very ugly boot. I guess it's fitting because it's red. It's Christmas. I am Canadian. I got it from a Molson pack. It's a 1 liter. It's got a handle. Very ugly. It's a very ugly color. But I like it, and I considered it noteworthy to put in this collection for people to see. Okay, let's move away from boots now. I will show you arguably one of my most favorite glasses. A Peroni. Very nice details on it. Not a thing wrong with this glass. The beer is, it's okay. It's an Italian beer. It's not the best beer out there, but it's not bad. On a nice hot day, it's a pleasant beer to drink. So these are available. You can get them on eBay, but they range in price, whether they're brand new or used or whatever. eBay is not the best place to look for beer glasses, nor is any Canadian website for that matter. Here's another glass that's not very old, but it's very faded because my dad used it a lot. The Korsendonk. It's got a very nice picture on it of, I don't know, some woman in a church behind her and a baby. It's got a very good shape to it. Zale Gentleman. I don't know what that means. But my dad uses glass frequently, so that's why it has faded marks. It's not very old. It's like less than 6 months old, but my dad just overused it. And I never agreed with putting these things in the washing machine, but he would not listen, and now he listens now that it's too late for that particular glass. I will try to pick up new ones if I can, if they're available. Let's see what else we got here in the collection. Okay, here's my Hobgoblin. I used to have a lot of these. I used to have about 10 of them. Now I only have 4, and they're not in particularly great shape. A lot of age stains and things like that. But I would never get rid of it. It's still a pretty cool glass. I was hoping to find the one where the Hobgoblin was a bit bulkier and he had an axe. That was a later glass, because these things used to come in a tin can. Some of them came with t-shirts, but this one, the ones I got came with glasses. Although I do have a couple of the t-shirts. But I cannot find that one. It just disappeared, so it probably got broken somewhere along the way. So I only have the one where he's skinnier and has the sword. Not really a big difference, but it's a little difference. You know, I like these little things. Let's see what else we got in the pile. This is not my glass. It's a Legion glass, and it came from my dad's second wife's father. I never met the man, and I never actually met my dad's second wife. So anyway, it's a Legion glass. Colonel Talbot, branch number 8, Almere, Ontario. It's kind of cool. It's old though. I wouldn't drink out of it. Who knows who drank out of it before me. Here's one that is available on eBay. I was surprised to learn that. My Trolls glass. They want like 20 bucks for it plus shipping, but it comes with a beer. So I did not buy this with a beer. I bought it at a private liquor store, and they just had these in the back. And at the time, this was the shape I was going for. I didn't have any glasses at the time that had this shape, and it's frosted. So that's, some people don't like frosted glasses. I'm not a big fan of them. But you could have one in the collection and it's not going to be that bad. I paid a solid $5 for it, and that's about all it's worth. I got another one too, so I don't use them very often, but they're okay. Now one that's similar to that, that's not frosted, but a far better glass, is the Delirium. Now this is the Christmas special Delirium. I've had this for a few years. And it's not the only one I have. As a matter of fact, I have 16 of them. Because Delirium came out with a 4-pack that came with a glass, a Christmas special one, a few years back. And these Christmas Deliriums were only available in this certain pack. And we really liked the glass, so we picked up a lot of them. It's really only one you can use around Christmas if you're really picky about it. Because it is a bit much, the designs on it. It just, you know, it's really only meant for Christmas. I take my beer glasses seriously, so I usually only would drink from this when it's Christmas. Yeah, let's have a look over here. Here's a shot glass I got from my brother when he went to Disneyland. As you can see, it's got Mickey Mouse on it. California. It's my best shot glass. It's not the only shot glass I have. I've got a Sabinski and a Weisers and other ones too. And an Absolute and other ones. But this is the only shot glass I'm putting in this notable collections video. Because I'm not actually that big into shots, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. Anyway, there's that. Now let's move on to my Salvatore. Von Pollener. It's got a monk and some sort of, I don't know who he is. He's some guy, but they're exchanging beers, so they must be doing some sort of, I don't know, deal or something, I don't know. You notice the gold rim on this is still fairly intact. This glass has been washed a number of times in the washing machine. It's another one of those glass with kind of awkward to get to places at the bottom. I've kept it in relatively good shape though. I still like this one. Here's one of a similar design. My Oktoberfest beer. And it's got a horse-drawn carriage. Some guys coming through a town. They got a bunch of beer kegs in the back. Very good logo. The gold rim on it is gone though. So that is annoying. That's usually the first thing to go. And the thing is, when you wash these things in the dishwasher, these sort of things, they fade. Some people say, oh no, it's printed on there, it's not going to fade. I knew from day one if you wash these things through the dishwasher that would happen. But would my dad or anybody else listen to me? No. Yeah, this is 500 milliliters. I like it. Pretty decent glass. And what else have we got here? Oh, my Kolender Ludwig. I actually first got this years ago on Vancouver Island. But I broke that one. And I actually bought two of them. One rolled out of the back trunk of the car and smashed on the ground on the ferry, which was not good. And then another one, I'd had a couple of drinks, I was watching TV, and it fell forward and landed on a candy bowl, a very hard candy bowl, and shattered. So I made it a point, when I saw it at my favorite German restaurant on Vancouver Island, to pick up another one, because I still had this particular one. It's just a straight glass, not much to it. It's 500 mils, not bad size, and you know, it's I like it. It's got a cool design with some lions on it and some crest and a crown and that sort of stuff. Now here's one I got today. It's a triple beer. Just get a close-up of that. It's not a very big glass. It fits a beer in it, but you know, that's about all you can ask really. It's a triple Carmelit. It is available, and it comes with a beer, as you can see, 750 ml beer of the triple, which my dad drank anyway before. They just usually come in a smaller one. I bought two of these wooden cases. It's kind of funny because on the way home, I was carrying them, and then I put one of them down so that I can get to my keys in my pocket so I can open my front door. And as I went to pick it up, one of these strings popped out. But luckily I was only like maybe half an inch off the ground, so it didn't make much of a deal. That could have been a disaster. I would not have been happy because, you know, I didn't spend a lot of money, but I spent, you know, 55 bucks on both of them, so that would have annoyed me. And just another close-up of that. It's a really decent beer. If you're into beer glasses at all, then this is a pretty cool thing to have. You may ask, how do you get a 750 ml beer out of this when it's in between these sticks? Well, actually, no, it's not that one, it's the other one. The sticks come out. So that's how the mystery of how that was. Because I don't know, I was perplexed for about 10 seconds before I figured out how to open that thing. There are a lot of really cool designs for beer glasses. Like I've seen an egg on a wooden stand. I've seen a horn on a wooden stand, and those are more the ones I'm going for. There is a horn on a wooden stand on eBay. You can buy one brand new. It's about 35 bucks plus shipping. That is the next one I'm going to go for. I actually haven't picked up beer glasses in the longest time because, you know, liquor stores, private liquor stores, normally they don't really have that much of a selection if they have one at all. There's nothing terribly unique about beer glasses in Canada. I mean, there's Molson, Alexander Keith's, Pabst, Coors, all that junk, Budweiser's. I have glasses like that. I've got a Budweiser with a Canucks logo on it. I have a Canucks Stein that my dad uses to drink water because it's not too heavy and it can hold a lot of water. It can hold like 3 liters of water, but it's not what I call a cool glass. Like those are just run-of-the-mill. Your average redneck is going to have a glass like that. But the really cool glasses, they're just not available easily in Canada. Even getting the boot, the size I wanted with the shape of the shoe I wanted, impossible. I couldn't get it. I saw it in my favorite German restaurant. I saw it, and they wouldn't sell it to me because they're like, oh, we're having trouble getting it. So that was annoying. There is 2 more things I wanted to show you in this collection. I'll start with my Kolender. I bought this a couple years ago. It comes with a liter. It came with a liter beer of Kolender. An okay beer. It was about 5%, so not a strong beer. This is heavy though. If you get mad and you got this in your hand in a bar fight, that fellow ain't coming up. I'll tell you that much. The thing that annoys me is that I had 3 more of these things. I would know if they broke in my house. You can't hide breaking something this big in my house. It just couldn't happen. But they're gone. I don't know where they are. So that annoys me. This is the only one I have. I know my brother bought one himself. I hope he didn't take the rest of mine and leave me with one. I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't know. So that's, you know, there's a time and a place for that beer glass. And then last but not least, my late grandfather's Workers' Compensation Board cup. September 28th, 1979. I will never drink out of this one. I just don't think it would be appropriate. And you have no idea how filthy it was when I first got it. It was so filthy my mom took it away and cleaned it. In fact, I didn't even know that the bottom was see-through. It was so dirty. And who knows what disgusting things have gone on with this thing. As far as, you know, spit back and all of that gross stuff. I don't do that with my beer glasses, so you know. And they're washed properly. However, I'm going to hand wash them from now on. Just because I don't want the pictures to fade on them. But anyway, this is a cool thing. Not going to ever drink out of it though. But yeah, it's interesting. Nothing too special about it, but you know, I like it. So that's my beer glass collection. As I said, I have plenty of wine glasses, plenty of beer glasses that are either doubles of these ones, or they're just not really noteworthy. No real point in bringing them up. They're just average glasses. So that is mostly what I wanted to talk about. It's a modest collection. I haven't picked up any beer glasses in a while. These triples are the first ones I picked up in, oh, probably a solid 6 months. I lost interest because it was so hard finding good beer glasses, and I'm going to try and get back into it and see if I can pick up some decent ones. Because although I got some unique shapes going on here, and it wasn't easy finding these ones, there are better ones out there. Anyway, there were 2 more things I wanted to show you that don't have anything to do with beer glasses at all, but I figured I'd show you. I got a fairly cool sign up there. I picked that up on Black Friday. It's a Chicago Blackhawks man cave. I think it adds a nice touch to my room. And my brother actually bought this, but it's a glass case for my helmets. They go in order of value. The Waffen SS, Air Raid Patrol, and the West German. I hope to fill this up with nicer stuff in the years to come, but it all takes time, you know. So, yeah, I guess that's the gist of what I wanted to talk about anyway. Always room for improvement. I got a long way to go before I collect the premier glasses. There is just one thing about my collection, and it is a serious Achilles heel I've got going on, and that is where I store these things normally is not earthquake proof. They would, in a serious earthquake, they would all be shattered. There's no getting around it. However, that's the chance I take. We haven't had a serious earthquake in the entire 30 years I've been alive, so what's the odds that it's going to happen anytime soon? Anyway, that's what I want to talk about. All done with that, so I'll see you guys later.